Hello?
This week on Irish Ghost Hunters, the team travel to County Wicklow to investigate Wicklow's historic jail, one of the world's most haunted prisons.
A lady in black appeared on the second or third floor.
As I was feeling the ache, I felt two hands on my lower back.
And I mean, the people I'm dealing with, the audience, see it happening.
Tim, do you not hear that?
I seen a mist on the stairs.
What lurks in the 300-year-old cells? Tim and Shay investigate the sound of doors closing, all by themselves.
Faint bangs.
Sounds and shadows in an old abandoned attic leave Billy and Ruth convinced of ghostly activity.
Because it's like a 20-foot drop.
IGH case, Wicklow Jail, January 2015.
Marie?
Hi, yes.
Tim, Kelly, Irish Ghost Hunters.
You're very welcome.
Shay.
Hi, Shay, you're welcome.
Damien.
Damien, you're very welcome.
Well, thanks for bringing us to Wicklow Jail. Tell us a brief history of the jail, please, Marie.
Well, the jail is here since 1702 and it closed in 1924. During that time, we've had prisoners here who should have been here, but there was also prisoners here who shouldn't have been here. During the famine especially, there was women who stole food to feed their families, children who stole food just to stay alive.
Which brings us to the paranormal experiences that people are getting.
Yes,
Can you
yes.
tell us some of those experiences?
Well, we have mist, which comes and goes on a regular basis. Sounds, children's voices. In the distance, you can hear them whispering, laughing. I've heard them, visitors have heard them. Lots of different stories, but one in particular lately, we had a function here and our staff member was tidying up and he picked up chairs, stack of them.
It was after an event and I was clearing up, trying to get out as quick as I could. Picked up more of the chairs than I should, was walking into the cell, and because of the cells here you have to stoop, and I got a slight twinge in my back, and as I was feeling the ache, I felt two hands on my lower back, so I quickly put the chairs down and decided to finish off the next day.
So what areas should we go to investigate that are the hottest spots of the jail?
Oh well, of course the whole jail, but if you want to pick places, the ground floor in particular with the different rooms, and then there's the dungeon. In particular the dungeon, and then you come back up and there's a dining area, but it used to be the laundry, and then there was a schoolroom put in when we were doing the acting.
Okay.
And that's very active.
What are you hoping we can find out from our investigation here?
Well, I'm hoping for myself and for the staff and for even for our visitors that you're able to prove that there is something here and we're not imagining it.
Okay, we'll do our best. Bring your gear in and get set up. Okay. And thank you very much, Marie.
Oh, you're very welcome.
After you.
This way. We asked Irish Ghost Hunters here this evening to investigate some of the things that have been happening to the staff and some of our visitors to see, is there spirit in this jail? I think there is, and I think they will be very successful, and we're delighted that they've come.
Shortly after talking with Marie Comerford, the jail manager, we got the crew together, unloaded the vans of our equipment and set up the IGH control room to monitor the entire jail during lockdown for the night's investigation.
Do you want to go to dungeon?
I think we will, yeah.
Below ground level in Wicklow Jail is the solitary confinement area. During the 200 years of the jail's operation, this was used to segregate prisoners, mostly in horrible conditions, with even some prisoners being forgotten.
So you can imagine there's probably so much like negative energy down here.
Yeah, a lot of sadness.
Do you want to try some call-outs?
Yeah.
Okay, record EVP session in the solitary confinement cell in the basement. Present is Tina and Wayne. Okay, if there's anyone here, can you make your presence known? What was that? Do you hear?
Wayne and I were in the dungeon area. At one point we heard a strange noise. It was at that time that Shay saw a shadow come towards the dungeon.
When I looked back down, I could see a black mass coming out of cell 13 and walking towards the stairs of the dungeon and just sort of dissipating.
Okay, Tim and Shay were in Wicklow Jail overlooking the main area.
Getting an awful lot of that tonight, just very faint.
Little like squeaks
and faint bangs and...
Hello?
This corner.
Yeah.
On this third floor. Right up here. It's right in front of us. Right over.
I know. Just that was over there, yeah.
maybe appear close to us, we'll be able to see you with this special machine. There's a thing called residual energy where the sound can actually get trapped in the fabric of the building in stone or metal. It's a theory, but it's quite possible. So it's like a recording playing itself over and over again. That's possibly what we're hearing right now.
So we're going to start an EVP recording session up in the very top floor of the Wicklow Gaol.
My name is Ruth. If there's anybody here with us, can you repeat the noise that I'm going to make?
I heard a tap back here.
What the name? Gosh. Wow.
How that just happened?
What happened there?
The EVP just came on itself.
Hey, the EVP.
No way. I walked over to the far end of the ship area and I just heard the EVP playing back. Now I only hit record on it, so I don't know how it started playing back because I don't know how that's possible even.
1 week later, IGH members Tina, Billy and Wayne are back in Wicklow town to analyse the video, audio and photo files from our investigation in the search for evidence to present to our client, Marie, the manager at Wicklow Jail. Thanks very much, Marie, for bringing us into Wicklow Jail. It's an amazing location and we had an amazing investigation on the night. We have some bits of evidence that you may be interested in looking at. First of all, Ruth and Billy were up in the ship area. That's the top floor of the jail. And this is what happened, so have a look.
Can you repeat the noise that I'm going to make?
I heard a tap back here.
So we don't know where that tap came from.
That's an actual bang.
That's a pretty loud bang. So do noises happen a lot in the jail?
Oh yes, even in the daytime.
Yeah.
You're walking through, if you're not even doing a tour, just walking around, you could be going past some of the cells and you'll hear a whisper. You look to think, are the customers in there and there's nobody there? You know?
Yeah. The next one we're going to show you is Tina and Wayne.
Okay, if there's anyone here, can you make a presence known?
Again, it seemed to be the theme of the paranormal activity right across that night where we were hearing these taps and bangs. The last one is rather interesting, is where Shay and I were in the main gantry. It's in the middle floor. We were hearing these bangs coming from above. Do you hear that?
That's this corner.
To me it sounds like somebody being pushed or dragged on the floor.
It sounded like it was coming from above us. Shay actually pointed up to the top floor at that particular time. Also, I saw a blue light, which is just personal evidence. I didn't record it, but we didn't, unfortunately, see the mist that you were talking about. But we're hoping we will see that. Yeah, but there seemed to be a lot of noise happening right across the night.
Well,
you know,
if the mist happens, it's very definite. Because when I saw it first, I thought it was just dust, which there's a lot of dust in the old jail. But it's actually a mist. It's like a fog.
And it travels around.
And it travels.
Yeah. Well, we'll look out for that, and hopefully you'll have us back sometime.
Good.
All right. Thank you very much,
on
Marie.
that one.
All right. Perfect.